listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 75 degrees, going up to a hot 89. So it's going to be hot today, y'all. It's going to be 89 degrees, and I felt it. I was outside already this morning, and I said to myself, yeah, it's going to be hot this morning because it's already a little warm out there. But anyway, nonetheless, it's a beautiful day all the same. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. It's Tuesday, September the 20th. Yes, time is flying. Time is flying right on past us. Yes, it is. It's not waiting for anybody. All right, so it's also National Care for Kids Day. It's National Professionals Day. It's National Voters Registration Day. And we're going to talk about why you need to make sure you go out there and vote. National Fried Rice Day. National Pepperoni Pizza Day. National Punch Day. National String Cheese Day. All right, so let me see. Out of that, I would like the string cheese, please, for $200 and the pepperoni pizza for $250. And I already voted. I already registered to vote. So listen, you got to get out there and vote. You know, it's here in Georgia. We have a very important election year coming up, so your vote really matters. I know some of you don't believe in our system, but it's important if you believe in your family and your family's future that you get out to vote, right? Whichever way you decide to vote. So get out there to vote, cast your vote, because we have a right to vote and we should be voting. So don't forget to register to vote today. If you know somebody, especially elderly people who are not in a position to register themselves, help them get registered to vote so they can cast their ballots. And they don't necessarily have to go to the ballot. They can do mail-in ballots, but you have to get them in time. So make sure that you get the registration filled out, get the ballots filled out so they can cast their vote in time. If they can go to the polls and just don't have a way, give them a ride to the polls and make sure that, they can skip the line because they're elderly. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thousand for today, Tuesday, September the 20th. We're going to kick this thing off like we always do, and that is with Aries. You may find that someone you really cared about in the past has come back into your life. Excuse me. You should be able to get a lot done. You can make changes to your living quarters, but not everyone will be pleased with your efforts. Okay, Aries, here's what I always say. If they were in your past, why are they in your past? So you might want to ask yourself that question. I get it. Sometimes you're bored where you are. You want to go back and revisit the past because some parts of the past probably was really nice. But there is a reason that person is in your past and not in your present. Now, if you're trying to make them be a part of your future, you might want to make sure that you have gotten over whatever caused them to be in your past is still in the past. I'm just saying. Save you some time and trouble there. You know why they're in your past in the first place. Why bring them into the present or even contemplate on taking them into the future? Just a thought. Just my thought. Taurus, you need to be around friends and family. Try to ease any disappointment by making amends. Get out and enjoy some entertainment. It's a beautiful day today. Get outside today, Taurus. Enjoy some entertainment. Go to the park. Walk in the park today. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a little warm though. Around noon time, it's probably going to be hot. So walking in the park could be very warm. But in the meantime, you need to be around family and friends. Why? I don't know. But get around them. Have some fun. They're probably going to make you laugh. Gemini, don't overspend on items for your home. Take your time. Take your time before making personal decisions. Don't overspend on entertainment, on children, or make poor investments. And just don't spend it all. How about that, Gemini? Just sit back for a second. Today is not the day to overspend on entertainment, on children, because them little boogers can be expensive. And don't make poor investments. I get it. You're chasing the bag right now. You're trying to don't do it. Don't do it. Take your time before making personal decisions. Don't overspend on anything. Your thing today is to be safe, Gemini, if I were you, I just wouldn't spend a thing. If I didn't necessarily have to spend it, I would not spend a thing. Cancer, let them know your intentions. You'll find you're detail-oriented today. Limitations at work might set you back. All right, listen, Cancer. Prepare yourself for the future, baby. Limitations at work, they could set you back. But here's the thing. You can always be moving forward if you're learning. I talk about this all the time. I was just talking about this to my daughter. Like she was saying how somebody on TikTok was saying, some guy was saying people just lazy, they don't want to work. No, he said they were lazy, they don't want to buy a house because they're lazy. And I said, I don't think it's necessarily that people are lazy, because I don't think most people are lazy. I feel like they just don't understand the opportunities that are available, or they just don't take the time to learn something new that's gonna put them in a position to be the best version of themselves. And I think that's part of that, I believe, is because there's so many opportunities out there, especially right now. Like, you can go in any direction and find a million opportunities. Any direction, north, east, south, west, you can go in. They are out there. But that being said, it could be a little confusing to navigate that whole system. It can be a little bit confusing to figure out, who you are and what you want to do, and not just be chasing money. I know, because I chased money before. I have chased money, and I started things, and I was like, I really don't like this. Plenty of times. So, take some time. Don't let your work limit you. Think about what it is you want to do, and build some new skills, Cancer. Build some new skills. In the meantime, let them know your intentions. What are your intentions? People can't read your mind, sugar. People cannot read your mind. Let them know your intentions. Put the cards on the table. Leo, put your efforts into making constructive improvements to your environment and to your state of mind. You won't be admired at home if you haven't been taking care of your share of the work. Don't let your health suffer because of worry. Talk to someone you trust. Whatever you do, Leo, don't let your health suffer. I'm a worry wart. I am. So I'm like, I understand. But here's what I do. I do talk to people so I can get it off my chest. There are things that bother me, and I have to talk to somebody. So I talk to people that I can trust and get it off my chest, and that helps me stop worrying. The other thing that helps you stop worrying is focusing on the solution. I find that when I focus on the solution, the worry go away. Because I'm not focused on the problem. Okay, let me just say this, y'all. I might worry for a second, but I'm very solution oriented. Like, even when people come to me to talk and they want to just go on and on, my thing is, okay, so what you going to do about that? And sometimes that annoys people, because that's not what they want to hear. They want to just talk. They want to just be miserable and talk about the problem. And my thing is, I don't have time to listen to that. What is your solution? Let's talk about what this solution going to be. So yes, I'm a worry wart. However, I'm very solution oriented. So when I start to worry about things, I go straight into solution mode. And if I can't figure it out, I go talk to somebody. Virgo, remember to talk to them, not at them. Sudden changes of heart may cause disruptions in your domestic scene. Your ideas may be good, but they aren't necessarily right for everyone. Everybody's not going to like what you do, Virgo. Everybody can't go where you go, Virgo. And here's the thing. You don't have to include everybody. It's not for everybody. It's just for certain people. And those people will show up. Because what I've learned, and I say this all the time to my clients, you cannot put on people what you think they need. Because it may not be what they want. So everybody can't get what you got. They can't understand what you're about to do. They can't understand the way you move, Virgo. So move. You ain't get down. Everybody, it's not for everybody. All right? All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. Stay tuned. back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily rundown about the daily horoscopes. I didn't get to the rundown yet. The daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thies. And we're going to pick it up with Libra. Don't let someone try to bully you into doing things their way. Be prepared to deal with groups and organizations of greater magnitude. Your temper could get the better of you if you confront personal situations. Listen, don't let somebody bully you, and just be mindful of your temper, right? You don't want your temper to get the better of you. And it's so crazy because I was in a situation, and it's so funny because I'm sure my temper probably would have got the better of me, but God would not have it. So he did something so weird. He had me go in a big circle. Now, I'm really good with directions. My husband called me a human map. I'm extremely good with directions. Like, I can go somewhere probably one time, maybe two times, and go back from memorization on where I went. But God had me go in this circle, y'all. And when I arrived at the destination, which I got there late, I said, I know that was God working, because he did not want me to go into that situation because he knew it was going to be a problem. So sometimes, you got to get it, because I didn't have a handle on my temper at that point. And God knew that as well. And it wasn't for me it wasn't my fight. Let me just say that. Anyway, that was funny. And I had to laugh at that because I was like, yeah, it wasn't meant for me to do that. And I wasn't going to be crazy, but I was going to say some stuff. But he was like, nope, I'm going to take you in this big old circle. And I missed the whole thing. It's funny now that I look back on it, because I was like, yeah, that wasn't for me. Anyway, get control of your temper, Libra. I know sometimes people just tick you off, man. I get it. Scorpio, exercise programs will be effective. Let your lover know what your personal intentions are. A second chance will result in good work. Again, they can't read your mind, Scorpio, so let them know. Just like Cancer, let them know what your intentions are. They can't read your mind. And please, don't think that people think like you think, because they don't. Because you do things a certain way, because you say things a certain way, because you feel things should be a certain way, they should feel the same thing. It doesn't work like that. And when you recognize that is the way you think about things, the way you do things, the way how you would handle the situation, that's not that person. You got to let them know. All right? Because once you let them know, Scorpio, they can't say, I didn't know, because you told them so. Sagittarius, don't be too hard on your mate. You can help close friends find solutions to personal problems. Everything is moving quickly, just the way you like it. All right, fast. I like Speed Racer. I get it. Do y'all remember Speed Racer? Me and my brother used to love Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go. I don't know who used to watch Speed Racer, but he and I used to watch Speed Racer. Anyway, don't be so hard on your mate today. Show your mate some grace, Sagittarius. Somebody showed you grace. So you got to be graceful today and show your mate some grace, okay? And then in the meantime, a friend needs your help. They need you to help them figure out some personal problems. They're looking for solutions. They're not looking for somebody to side with them. They're looking for solutions. Capricorn, romance appears. You have been stagnating for some time now, and you need a change of pace. Satisfy your passionate mood. Look at you, old romantic, passionate Capricorn. You've been stuck. I get it. It's that time, baby. Today's your day. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Have some fun. Enjoy life. Satisfy that passionate mood. I don't know what that means, but you do. So you do what you do. Aquarius, don't count on getting any help from those you live with. Don't let your partner get away with spending too much of your money. You can expect your mate to get fed up and make the choices for you, or back off completely. Ooh, man, that's a lot. You got a lot going on, Aquarius. Don't count on the people you live with. That sucks, because those are the people you want to count on, right? Don't do it, because they're going to disappoint you. Don't let your partner get away with spending too much of your money. How about that? How about that right there? And you can expect your mate to get fed up and make the choice for you, or just back off completely. Ooh, you got a lot. Listen, I'm going to pray for you today, Aquarius. You got a lot going on. We're going to pray that Aquarius can figure it out. Stand by her, Lord. Stand by her. Stand by him, Father. I'm just saying, we're going to pray for you, because that's a lot. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Travel should be on your mind. This is not the best day to visit relatives who get on your nerves. Oh, yeah, I don't visit them too often anyway. For best results, get out of the office and do your job en route. Really? I don't think so, because I have to do some design work. So I have to do that at my computer. Well, that's not true, because I could go to the co-working space. I don't want to, though. I have a lot to do, and I'm going to work good right here. I'm going to go to the co-working space probably next week because I got some design work to do. But this work I got to do today, I have to do it right here because I have to focus. I don't need any noise, any distraction. It's very important work. In the meantime, Fish, travel should be on your mind. I don't know. Travel is definitely on my mind. I want to take a short trip. I don't want to take a long trip. I want to take a 3-day trip with just my magazines and my iPad and maybe a book and some great food. I just want to and I'm going to do that in the very near future. I don't know about you, Fish, but we need a break. One of my friends, she just came back from Tulum. She's like, oh my God, like I can just imagine. She said it was very nice. She had a wonderful time and she needed that time. She's a very hardworking person. Like, she's a hard worker, y'all. She's a grind. But anyway, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing, to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thoughts. And now let's get on to some news you can use. Well, the election is about to heat up. We're rolling right into October pretty soon, and the election is in November. So everybody's going to be on their grind. Everybody's going to be out there soliciting your vote. Everybody is going to tell you why you should vote for them. But in the meantime, I want to talk about a young lady who's right here in Gwinnett County, and she's running for commissioner, the agricultural commissioner. She was actually on one of my shows, and I was amazed at just how knowledgeable she is about everything. But anyway, she's running against state senator. Is he a senator or he's a state rep? His name is Tyler Harper. He's running for that seat also. And Nikita Hemingway is running for that seat. Nikita, she comes from a long line of farmers, and she is, listen to this. Her family grew rice on 360 acres near the Savannah River. So she comes from a long line of farmers, and she lives right here in Decula. She's running for the agricultural commissioner. Now, she said, and I talked to her, I've interviewed her before, but what I like about what she said, I want to help the little guy make money and help the little guy protect their assets so that their children and grandchildren can go away to college and come back home and keep that legacy of agriculture in their family for generations, she said. I think that's important. Think about the farmers that you know here in Georgia. I think I happen to like farming. Like, I wish I was younger so I could do farming, because I probably would definitely have a farm. Like, I really would, because I feel like right now we don't know what the heck we're eating. And so the way to figure that out is to grow your own. She says among her other top priorities are fostering urban farms, as well as combating food insecurity and childhood hunger. You would think in the United States of America there was no childhood hunger, but there is. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be talking about an event coming up today, as a matter of fact. She says it's a travesty that agriculture is our leading industry and we have food deserts in metro Atlanta area, she said. That doesn't make sense to me. There are some controversial issues likely to pop up as the campaigns enter the home stretch. So, I just feel like that's a great opportunity for us to get back into farming. Now, with the growth of Georgia, the way it's growing, you're going to actually have to go out in the country probably to farm, because if you're in the metro area, the land is not. There's not a lot of land here. You're gonna have to go to the country to farm. You know what I'm saying? So, Hemingway also says she supports full legalization of cannabis, which she said would create jobs and benefit the environment. Harper supported medical marijuana legislation in Georgia State Senate. He also backed a measure during 2022 that would have authorized hemp, a hemp derivative of the Delta THC product already sold in stores. That's sold everywhere. You can go anywhere and find hemp. So anyway, that's coming up. The candidate's coming up. I just wanted to talk about our candidate, Nikita Hemingway. I love what she talked about. If you missed the episode, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Go on the spotlight. You will see her episode. Power Players, I think you'll see her episode there. And she talks about, it's so much, y'all. It's so much she talks about. And I was like, wow, I had no idea. Like, we think the Commissioner of Agriculture only talks about farming, right? No, they talk about so much stuff, like putting stuff in stores. It's just a lot. And I was like, really? So, I feel like that that you need to be educated so you can make the right decision about who to vote for. So check out that interview at Good Morning Gwinnett. Look on the Power Players. You should see it there. Okay? Okay. All right, I'm going to go to the song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So stay tuned.
I was yours for the taking. Guess I needed a home, but if I'm not mistaken, you were good on your own. And I know I was drunk enough. Didn't know it would mess me up, yeah. Now I'm truly awakened up. So you wanna talk again, but it's time I do this my way. I don't wanna be your friend. Think we hit our expiration date. I want you to feel the weight, feel the hate that I felt when we came to an end. You don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. I was young, dumb, and broken when I met you that night. Should've known you were something that would mess with my mind. But I won't put the blame on me. You're the one to be on to see, yeah. 'Cause you can handle emotions. So you wanna talk again, but it's time to do this my way. I don't wanna be your friend. Think we hit our expiration date. I want you to feel the weight, feel the hate that I felt when we came to an end. You don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. You didn't even say goodbye. No, you didn't even hug it out. No, I don't know you nothing. Don't, 'cause it wasn't love. Now I know that you don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So listen, I want to talk about this. I think this is pretty doggone cool. So Pro Start put students on culinary pathway. I think this is really cool because I know there's a little kid that I know. He cooks all the time. Every time I talk to one of his parents, he's cooking something. He's 15 years old, and I've known him since 2019. So what's that? 3 years. So he was 12. He cooks a lot, and I feel like that is his calling already, and I feel like that should be nurtured. But anyway, there is a scholarship. A young lady, her name is Jennifer Pacheco. She was 5 when she started watching cooking shows with her mom. She credits the inspiration she drew from the program with helping her earn a $4,000 scholarship. The Georgia Restaurant Association will present to her on September 27th as the Pro Start Student of the Year. So she likes to cook. And so last year she was enrolled in Gwinnett's Maxwell High School and its culinary course, where she learned about Pro Start, a national program that gives students insight into the industry through competitions and connections. In the spring, she and her team took top honors at Pro Start's Georgia contest in the management division. Now she's going to get presented with a $4,000 scholarship. I think that's so cool. Maxwell Culinary Arts instructor Amanda Williams has spent 11 years helping students like Pacheco get a realistic introduction to the challenges and the rewards of working in the hospitality arena. You know, I like that part because my daughter and I was talking about this morning. I was saying to her about there are so many opportunities out there, and I think that, you know, before kids, I think when kids get to the 10th grade, they should start to do internships right there. They should start working in industries that Myers-Briggs or some DISC assessment test has said this is a good space for you. Because I think for most of us, had I known that I should have been an entrepreneur, I probably would have been an entrepreneur right out the gate. But I did not know that. I did not know that I should have been like a writer. Even though I say I'm not artsy where I can draw stuff, because I really can't draw a straight line most of the time. But when it comes to this computer, oh baby, I can make some stuff happen on here. But I did not know that, right? And I didn't have anybody to nurture that. So in my opinion, I think kids in 10th grade should start looking at careers in the 10th grade, because that's going to give them time to do internships into things that they think they will be good at, and help them find that thing that when they get out into real life that they really will be good at and they really actually like. So I feel like that this Pro Start program, I think, is a great opportunity for kids like Pacheco to understand, like, okay, this is what I say I love. Here's an opportunity for me to live in that space like right now. So once she gets out into the real world, because right now she's not there yet. She's still in school. But once she gets into the real world, she'll have an opportunity to say, okay, I spent some time there, 2 or 3 years. I don't know if I really like it. Or I like it, but I like this part of it. So I think Pro Start is a good program. Yeah, I think that's a great program. And getting that $4,000 scholarship is going to be great. Right? Yeah, that is so cool. Yep. So congratulations, little girl, Jennifer, young lady, not little girl, young lady. Congratulations, young lady, for your outstanding work. All right, so the Gwinnett County Department of Community Services is hosting a free food drive today. You can drive through and pick up some food. The distribution day is going to be at 4 p.m. at Bryson Park, located at 5075 Lawrenceville Highway in Lilburn. Fresh and I don't know why I can't talk today. Fresh and shelf-stable foods will be given out while supplies last. Drivers should make their trunks, make sure the trunks are empty, as the distribution is contactless and food will not be loaded inside vehicles. So it's going to be in your trunk. You don't need identification to pick the food up. It's going to be today at 4 o'clock. This is the first in a series of 3 distribution events, which will be repeated November the 15th and December the 20th. So if you know someone who has food insecurities right now, you want to make sure that you let them know about this information. And for you to put those calendar dates on your calendar, again, that's November the 15th, December the 20th, as well as today at 4 p.m. And again, you can drive through. You don't have to get out your car, but make sure your trunk is empty at 4 p.m. today at Bryson Park, located at 5075 Lawrenceville Highway in Lilburn. If you know someone who needs food, even if they don't have a car, pick it up for them and drop it off. Just be a good neighbor today. Like a good neighbor, you're there. I'm still in that. I just stole that from somebody, right? But anyway, if you know somebody who needs food, give them some food. Help them get some food. All right? That's cool. Good. Keep it moving. All right, so Social Security. You want to know about Social Security? There's a seminar coming up. It's Thursday. George Pierce, I think I'm talking too fast because I'm not getting my words out. George Pierce Park Community Center, 55 Buford Highway Northeast in Swanee. There's going to be a seminar at 6:30 p.m. about Social Security. Get your questions answered. For more information, you can call out to the park. You got to be registered, though. So listen, go to the patch.com, and you're going to look for Social Security under events. There's a registration link there for you to register. You have to go, you have to get registered. One of the most important decisions you need to make before you retire is when to claim your Social Security benefits. So if you have questions about that, yes, you might want to go and get that checked out. You know, you want to know what happens if you're married. You want to know what happens if you're not married. You want to get your questions answered. The seminar is free. But you got to pre-register. So go to patch.com. You can see the information there. It's Thursday from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. to get your questions answered. All right? Cool. Let's keep this train rolling. Rolling. Keep this train rolling. So September from now until October the 14th is we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. Yeah, they celebrate. You know, Spanish people like to celebrate, baby. They want to celebrate. But anyway, the month is the time to remember and celebrate the history and the culture of the U.S. Hispanic community. Hispanic residents make up about 40% of the Norcross population. Ooh, that's a lot. According to data collected by the U.S. Census Bureau, the Census Bureau also reported that the number of Latino residents in Georgia represents 1 million, past the 1 million mark. So they got a lot going on. They got celebrations going on this Saturday. From 2 to 6, food. It's going to be food and music and dance in different countries, from different countries. Yes. It's going to take place at Summermore Middle School parking lot. It's going down right there. So if you want to have some fun, go out. That's this Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. at Summer Hour Summer Middle School parking lot. Celebration. Congratulations. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month to all my Hispanic friends out there in the world. If you like Captain Kirk, yeah, I know some of you love Captain Kirk. He's going to be doing an online, I guess he got a new book coming out called Boldly Go, which is kind of cool, right? It is a play on the Boldly Go where no man has gone before. Listen, the more I think about where we're going to go there. But anyway, if you want to hear what Captain Kirk has to say, it's a live talk with him. He's going to be talking about whatever his book is about, reflections on life, of awe and wonder. It's going to be October the 5th, 8 p.m. It's virtual, so you can attend this right from your home. Go to GwinnettPublicLibrary.org/adult services, and you can register there to get online, to get the link to listen to Captain. His name is William Shatner, y'all. I say Captain Kirk, and I was being funny. I know his name is William Shatner. I watch him on Unexplained on History Channel. Yeah, but anyway, he will be discussing his new book, Reflections of Life and Awe and Wonder, a fascinating and timely collection of essays in which Shatner reflects on key events in his 90 years of life. Wow, he is 90 years old. The interconnectivity of all things and fragile bond with nature and the joy of that comes from always being open to learning something new. Yes, that is amazing. It is so true. The joy to always being open to learning something new. So that's going to take 12 at October the 5th at 12 p.m. It's online, so you can watch it virtually. And you can go to GwinnettPL.org, which stands for Public Library, GwinnettPL.org/adult services. If you want to find out more, that's where you go and register. All right? Listen to Captain Kirk. Boldly Go is the name of the show. All right, that's all I got for you today, y'all. I'm going to go to my last song, then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration before I go, so stay tuned.
And then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time. In a spot, telling you it ain't what I thought. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, 'cause I don't really like what I got, so I changed it bit by bit. It's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you, 'cause we gotta go our own way, gotta go our own way, yeah. This was not a good stay, gotta go our own way, 'cause I do what I do. It's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me, yeah. I gotta go, I'll fly away to a new space. You know, I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me, yeah. I gotta go, I'll fly away to a new space. Sometimes
Welcome back. That's a beautiful song. Listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. Here goes. It says, you can find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level. Ooh, I'm going to say that again. You can find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level. Eckhart Tolle said that, and he was right. A lot of times things go on in our life and we want to rearrange the circumstances, but what we really need to do is get to the deeper level of who we really are. Because a lot of times when things go wrong, yes, other people are involved, but then we have to decide for ourselves, where do we want to be in that situation? Because we have a choice. We have a choice to stay. We have a choice to go. We have a choice to work on a solution to fix it. We have a choice. But it has to do with us, not really the person that's involved with that whole thing. And I had to learn that too. I had to learn that, I don't do things the way other people do, and they don't do things the way I do. And if I want to accomplish the things I want to accomplish, I want to do those things, then I have to do those things. Like, I can't depend on anybody else to do the things that I want to happen for my life. And that took me learning and still learning about the deeper level of who I am. And the more I peel back the layers of who I am, the more I discover a lot of things about myself. And the more I release a lot of things that I've been holding on that have been holding me back. Oh my God, I feel like I need to preach right now. I peel back those layers and I let go of things that I've been holding on to, but those things have been holding me back. And the more I start to peel back, I start to let things go. And it feels weird. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. It feels weird because I'm like, when I let certain things go, I know I'm letting go of other things at the same time. And I have to be at peace with that those things may go away and never come back. So I have to make peace with that. But that's me getting to the deeper level, the deepest level of who I am, so that I can live the rest of my life full out, living out loud, baby. That's what I'm trying to do. Live out loud, doing the things I want to do, the things that excite me, the things that wake me up in the morning, the things that get my blood going, the places I want to visit. I want to do those things. Now, I can invite people to come with me, but if they choose not to, I'm not going to let that hold me back. That's their choice. That's what they choose not to do. I'm going to do the things that make me happy, and I will invite folks. And if they say no, then they say no. So I hope that you take that message and take a deep look at your life and where you are and where you want to be, and understand that you don't have to rearrange the circumstances. You have to get to know you on the deepest level possible. And when you start to do that, you will start to peel back the layers as well. But listen, be open to what you find once you peel back them layers. Be open to what you find and be ready to let go of some stuff. All right? Cool. Thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but to spend the last 40 minutes with me, and I love you and appreciate you for that. If you missed any episodes of this show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media under Good Morning Gwinnett. And if you have an app, if you have an iPhone or Apple phone, if you have an Apple phone or an Android phone, go to the App Store and download the Good Morning Gwinnett app from the App Store. Because if you have one of those phones, the Good Morning Gwinnett app is in your App Store. Thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow. You guys stay safe out there. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.